morning, Drive Radio fans. This is Richard Rush here with John Rush, and we're here today to talk to you about the 2014 Toyota Corolla, which is sitting behind me. This is Toyota's compact sedan. It starts out at a base price of about $20,450, and with options you can get it right around the $23,000 mark, which sits right in line with the Chevrolet Cruze, the Nissan Sentra, the Honda Civic, cars in those lines. So we'll kind of take a view around and we'll dive inside. So as you kind of go around the car, they've given it definitely a sleeker look. It's their new style. You can see it kind of has a more of a, not a sharper, but it is a sharper.
Put a line down the side of it to make it look a little sportier. This is and as Richard said, this is new for 2014. And real quick, just to make sure the viewers understand, this is the S model. So the price Richard just quoted is for that S model, the sport model. A standard Corolla, I think you can get all the way down into the 15s or so if you want to. Again, this is very, very comparable to a Chevy Cruze, you know, that type of a car. So again, this isn't going to be a super long video. There's not a ton of bells and whistles on this car. It's just a basic compact sedan. Richard, why don't you real quick just make this a little faster? Climb in the back. Let's go around this other side where the light is. Climb in the back seat, just kind of show folks what the back seat looks like. You know, the Sport, by the way, I'll get down here and look at the wheels. You can see the wheels are a little bit fancier, but you can see the back seat, Richard, not bad. Decent room. No, not too bad at all. In the front seat, we'll show you in a second, is actually taken back a little bit. Yeah. For a full-size guy, I mean, there's enough room, probably not enough room for 5. I mean, although there is the middle seat here. 3 people in the back.
I mean, yeah, there's 3 people, yeah. But for 5 overall.
Right.
There's not a ton of room, but at the same time, for 2 full-size adults sitting in the back seat, you're not going to have any problems. Leather, which is nice on a car like this, and more cars are going to leather, so you don't have that vinyl feel. Even for a car in the $20,000 range or starting out the $15,000 range, it's a great option for that. It's got plastic. It's got this nice, it's not really a light, but it's just a nice blue trim to accent the car. So it's a little bit different than what you'd expect. Doesn't light up, however, it gives it a nice feel.
Okay, so this is Richard in the driver's seat. I'm going to go around the passenger seat in a second so we can kind of look at all the controls. But again, you can see roomy car. I'm trying to get kind of the headroom up here. This has got a sunroof in it, which drops the top down just a little bit. But Richard's got plenty of headroom. Yep. Not bad at all. Again, nice size car. Okay, now I'm sitting in the passenger seat, and Richard, why don't you walk us through a little bit of the controls? And not a lot different here. It does have the I believe this has the Intune system in it. Fire it up and let's see how things go. It does.
So, well, to start off, you have your basic steering wheel controls. You have your telephone controls right here. Your display, which affects your, I guess, what is that? About a 2-inch display on the dash. Your volume controls. You can navigate the screen. It has push button start, which is a very nice feature to it, which more and more cars are going to. It does have the touchscreen Intune system, so we will fire it up. Just push the brake and start the car up. Starts right away. Has very nice dials. Once again, that blue accent. Yep, it tells you what doors are open, park, and you can go through different things. You can see we've been averaging 34 miles to the gallon, and we'll touch on that real quick. This car is quoted to average 32 between city and highway, and I will say with me having a lead foot, that is mainly me driving it, averaging 34 miles to the gallon. So someone like yourself, Dad, who's on the slower side, can probably
36, 37 in it.
37 definitely. So here's the interior. It comes with seat heaters on it, which is, I believe, it's the premium model. It doesn't have dual climate control, but it does have auto AC, auto air conditioning controls.
Those are all right here.
They are, and then from here you can change different. So you can go. This is your home screen. So and you can actually customize your home screen if you want, depending on what you want showing up. It has nav. You can go to different apps, which is once again this is Toyota's system, which we're a fan of. It gives you your eco mode, or not your eco mode, but it tells you what your fuel economy has been. Down here you have your traction and your sport mode, which we mentioned before, as well as your e-brake. So overall, not a lot of bells and whistles like you said, but overall pretty solid car.
Actually, they've done a really nice job. You can see, you know, they've done a nice job here. You know, they've done a nice job, nice soft touch materials on the dash. You know, they did some good upgrades to this car. This is a nice little sedan. You know, of course, Toyota's reliability is great. You know, this really is a nice car. I don't want to you know, we don't want to spend a lot of time on this review because it is just one of their smaller, you know, entry-level cars, but you know, it's a staple. Works good. Great car. What do you think the ride quality and all that's like, Richard?
It's great, to be honest with you. There's not a lot that can be changed with it, but I mean, for what it is, you don't feel a lot. And I will say this, you actually don't have a lot of road noise when you're inside the car, which is nice, and you wouldn't necessarily expect that out of a car like this. For example, we drove an Infiniti a couple weeks back, and I would actually say that this is comparable to the Infiniti in road noise. It's not very noisy. You can hold a conversation even with the radio at a low volume, so that's a very nice feature.
And those of you watching, again, we apologize for the shadows. This is May in Colorado, and we've got rain coming this afternoon, so we did this morning. You can kind of see in the background with the clouds and kind of what's going on, so I apologize for the shadows. We like doing this midday, but today that's just not going to work out because we'll have rain then. But again, great little car. 2014 Corolla S, and go test drive one of these at your local Toyota dealer. Tell them John Rush, Richard Rush from Drive Radio sent you, and you guys have a great day. Continue to watch our YouTube channel.